is our favorite chicken, and it's not just because of the convenience, it's because it tastes so good. Yes. The flavor of the Heartland Fresh original chicken fried chicken is incredible. And imagine getting 9 of the chicken fried chicken breasts, but then also 3 pounds of the nuggets. So we've got the breasts that the adults want, the nuggets that the kids are loving. And we're just now back in stock at a sale price of $109.98. We do have auto delivery, so if you want to lock into this and have it already coming in, you know, every 60 days, then you can lock into that as well. Jessica Hart is doing the slicing. It's one of our favorite foodies and brings to us a lot of great products. But what we love about this is the consistency of this Heartland Fresh chicken fried chicken. First of all, it's a small company based in Kansas City. Yep. So in the heartland of America, that's where they grow these chickens and feed them and nourish them. But then it's the recipe that they use that makes these so amazing.
These are so good, Jane. You are right. We are in the heartland of America, in Kansas City, Heartland Fresh, and we focus on creating these delicious, easy to prepare meals that really satisfy. And here we have the nuggets, and you can see inside of there all whole white meat chicken. We hand trim the fat. Let me show you how we prepare this.
Well, while you're getting that, let me just show everybody what they're going to receive. And that is, this is the 9 count of the chicken breast. And the chicken breasts are going to be around about 5 ounces. So you get a full serving of chicken breasts here with the 9 count. But then you also get 3 pounds. We call them nuggets, but these are not nuggets.
I know.
Because let me tell you something. Some of the pieces of these chicken, now that would go on a slider. That is a huge piece of chicken. And you'll notice that they're not all stamped and exactly the same size because these are literally cut from the chicken breast.
They are.
You will also get 2 packets of the gravy mix, which to me is like its own food group. And I literally could eat just the gravy by itself. But if you love chicken and waffles, you have not lived until you've had chicken and waffles with this gravy. Okay, so now here are the ingredients.
So good. So we start with our whole chicken breast, skinless, boneless, and we hand trim all of the fat. So you don't have to take care of that. You don't have to touch the chicken. You don't have to worry about it. And then we, for the fillets, you know, we cut them and we put them into the nugget size. So there you have it, hand trimmed, hand cut. We put it in our breadcrumb, back up. We put it in our buttermilk and egg mixture to marinate and lock in all of those juices. And then we roll it in our breadcrumb mixture with a little bit of flour, a little bit of light seasoning, and we flash fry it for just a second, and then we bake it off. So
we have 1,200 remaining. I'm only going to dip once, but I tell you what, this gravy, I could dip all day in. It is so absolutely delicious, and this comes with it. You get 2 packets. All you have to do is add a little bit of water. Put it in a saucepan, let it, stir it up and let it thicken up, and it makes the perfect, dressing on top of whatever. Let me just put a little bit on
it down there with the mashed potatoes.
With the mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh, that gravy is so
good. And it is so easy. You just whisk it up with water or a little bit of buttermilk.
Good. And I often say this. What makes this taste good is it's just the right amount of seasoning, but also breading to chicken ratio.
Exactly.
It's not overwhelming with a lot of breading on top of it.
Yes, you've been to restaurants before where you've gotten chicken, or you make them at home from another part of the freezer section, but you can see that ratio right there. Just light breading, and the chicken is the feature.
It's so tender.
It is the star, and it's so good, and they're so easy to prepare too. I have them here in the air fryer. So with the fillets here, the 5-ounce portions, it only takes 15 minutes in the air fryer at 390 degrees.
They're crisped up perfectly. They're cooked. First of all, they're all fully cooked.
Yes.
So all you're doing is reheating them, and you can take them from freezer right into your air fryer.
So easy. So you can get dinner on the table in 15 minutes, 10 minutes for the nuggets in the air fryer.
Remember when you went to the drive-thru to get that chicken sandwich on the hamburger bun with the lettuce and tomato? Well, guess what? Now you have the ability to create this in your own kitchen in minutes in your air fryer. Buy your own waffle fries. You don't have to spend how much for the chicken and the fries. And then we also love the idea with the playoffs and football season coming up. Jessica, these sliders you can make with the tenders. They're perfect, but then we also love the idea of being able to offer something to the kiddos who love chicken tenders and chicken nuggets. So
my kids love these, and they're
is
so
perfect.
easy to make. Yes, you heat from frozen. That's heat and eat, so easy.
Yeah.
So if you come home in the evening and you don't know what to make for dinner,
I do it all
you
the
can
time.
get this on the table, like I said, in 15 minutes. They are packaged in our resealable bags here, so you just take out 1 or 2 or 5 for my family if I'm cooking for all 5 of us. Reseal it, put it back in the freezer, and it's good to go for the next time.
You know what? And it's just James and I most of the time, but then my girls might drop in, and you know, inevitably I'll be like, oh, what are we going to eat? And you get tempted to make that call and place an order. But guess what? You've got these in there in just a few minutes. You put these in the air fryer, you've got a delicious meal. Put some sauce on top, a slice of mozzarella cheese. You've got a perfect chicken parmesan.
You can do a chicken parm.
Look at this, this tray. Like you can go, there's a restaurant that actually you can buy big trays of chicken nuggets. Guess what? This is so much cheaper.
It really is.
You get the 3 pounds of nuggets and 9 of the 5-ounce chicken, fried chickens, already prepared, already finished. All you're doing is heating it up. We started with 1,500. We have 900 remaining.
I believe it.
Yep.
I have to just come back. Hi, how are you,
good to
Jen?
see you, Mary
Good
Beth.
to see you. Mark and I probably have, you know, it's funny because this whole show, it's like we have
Mary
the
Beth's favorites.
chicken, it's like the chicken fried chicken once a week, the pot stickers once a week, the pork ribeye steaks once a week, but sometimes we'll actually do this with some baked potatoes, and other times this looks like my kind of sandwich.
I can make a sandwich.
I love pickles. I love dill pickles, and Mark will put all kinds of stuff on, cheese
Do you do
and whatnot.
mayonnaise?
But I just like the pickles and the chicken and a little mayo.
mayonnaise.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
You can do a little aioli.
You can do some
you
sauce.
Can do
Yeah.
We've got a
special
bunch
sauces.
of sauce recipes on our nuggets bag for you,
know
to
what
be
I
inspired by.
I like the Rastelli's sauce that they have for their burgers. That works beautifully on here too.
It does, or it's just the ranch that you want to use.
Exactly.
And you know, if you're putting together a little tailgate tray like we see here with the nuggets, then maybe blue cheese or ranch goes in the center, and everybody just dips. But I tell you what, you'll find is the flavor has the right amount of breading to chicken.
Yeah.
There's a peppery, you know, kind of perfect blend of very simple flavors, but they're so tender, Jessica. They're just, the chicken is so tender. It's not stringy at all. Sometimes I find when I try to bake or make my own chicken breast, they come out really dry and
I know what.
kind of chewy.
These
I don't like
don't. They never do.
It is
And
so
they are
moist,
so easy.
juicy, and you get that full fried flavor with less guilt because we're just flash frying it to lock in that fried flavor, and then we're baking it off.
It doesn't taste oily or anything like that, like if you had deep fried it yourself.
And 23 grams of protein in our full-size filet. So that is really, really
23
wonderful.
grams of protein and such great flavor. So again, when you are trying to cut back, here's what you do. You put one breaded cutlet cut down, or use your nuggets and cut them in half.
Yeah.
Put them on top of your salad, or go into the freezer, which I always stock with lots of frozen veggies, green beans, peas, corn, carrots, all of those things. Take that, heat those up in the microwave. Put your chicken breast in the air fryer, and a few minutes you've got your veggies and your entree.
Yes.
So here's what you're going to receive. You get all 9 of the 5-ounce chicken patties and 2 of the gravy packets, as well as 3 pounds of the nuggets. We had 1,500 to start the show. There's only 650 remaining. There is auto delivery, so I encourage you to go ahead and lock into this and have it ship automatically every 60 days. That way you've got it in your freezer, and honestly, it will be a go-to because it tastes good. You know, it's one thing to have stuff in your freezer just to have it. You know, a lot of us will have, you know, grocery store frozen pizzas in the freezer just to have it in a pinch. But when you have things like this that are literally gourmet, the flavor is amazing. It's different. It's not the same old breaded chicken breast that you can get in the grocery store. this.
Yes, this is
Heartland
what you
Fresh.
want. This is restaurant quality.
Restaurant
this is something
quality.
I can't make successfully in my kitchen. This is the perfect coating, the perfect ratio of whole white meat chicken to
And
their
top it
yes,
off.
and top
I'm gonna
it with
mess
the
up your cutting
gravy.
board with that delicious
Oh no, it
gravy.
looks so good and so easy to prepare the gravy as well. But this makes my family happy. It's something that all 5 of us will eat. I'm so pleased to get it on the table for the gang in just 15 or 20 minutes.
And the ages of your kids are
Yes,
what? What are
I
their
have
range?
12, 9, and
12,
6.
9, and 6. They're hard ages.
They are to
I
please
remember those
everybody at the
times.
same time, and everybody will eat this, and they even say, this is the best chicken you've
best
ever
chicken.
made. And I say, well, of course, Heartland Fresh made it, but I put it in the air fryer, so.
If you took the time to place your order for it, if you took the time to take it out of the freezer and put it in the air fryer, then you made it.
Like, thank you, Jane.
Heartland Fresh is not looking to take credit for it. They're just looking to make sure that your family is fed
I
with
like
something that is
that.
really
So
good.
true.
All right, so again, we started with 1,500. 450 remaining.
Wow.
2/3 of the quantity that we brought in has sold out. It's not too spicy. There's no, I mean, I talk about the peppery finish to it,
Yeah.
but it's just
Just
the
a
balance.
little bit of pepper.
Just the
Yeah,
right
salt,
amount. It just makes
seasoning.
it taste so good. And then that gravy, which let me tell you,
Your
once you
favorite,
make
right?
it, put it in a jar in the refrigerator. And how long is it good? I guess like any other gravy.
Yeah.
You could probably get 3 or 4 days out
I
of
would
it,
say
right?
for sure. Yep, that's usually my rule in the
Yeah.
refrigerator, about 5 days.
Yeah. It's good stuff, honestly. If you don't love it, you can send it to me and Mary Beth. We'll take it.
Me
Because
too.
we have
I'll
it in
take
our
more.
freezer.
We're on auto delivery.
Are you on auto delivery? Yeah. I mean, whenever you're feeding a crowd, this is a huge amount of food that you're talking about here. So, you know, think about it in terms of the last time you went to a drive-through
Oh, my
where
goodness.
they make
Yes.
the chicken sandwiches. It used to be, oh, it's only $5. Oh, then it
No.
went to $10, and now it's like $20.
We did that the other day for my family, $50. I kid you not,
Right.
to feed us for a meal, and I was like, this is
to
ridiculous.
feed 5 people. I mean, for one person now, you're getting close to $20 when you include the drink and the fries and all the extras. So we've got you all covered here. This is priced at $109.98. You can lock in on that auto delivery. You get 9 entrees, so 9 of the chicken breasts, and they're 5 ounces. So if you're keeping track of portion, you got your perfect 5 ounce. And then on top of it, you get 3 pounds of nuggets, and
Yes.
those are going to be in separate bags. So you'll
Exactly.
have
Oh
2
yeah, let me
bags.
get both bags up here for
Sure.
you, Jane. We get both bags. You can pull them out as we're watching all the football games that
Right.
are happening. The nuggets are great. I do the fillets for dinner.
Yeah.
But both are wonderful. You know, afternoon, evening, any meal you would like. And this, you know, feeds my family, you know, more than 5 meals.
We're going to be
5 people.
talking about food fatigue as soon as this holiday's over. So
Yeah.
15 days, we're going to be like, ugh, because
Yeah.
now you're not going to want to have to fix anything.
Right.
You have these in your freezer, you'll be set, and you can do so many things with them. So from fried chicken tacos to chicken parmesan
Yes.
to just eating them as is.
Salad. I pair mine with mashed potatoes and
Love
a
it.
vegetable for the family. Really easy.
Started the show
best.
with 1,500 of these. There are 250
Oh
remaining.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you so
quickly
much.
while
Yes,
you can.
please do.
Thank you.
And
Thank
ask
you,
about
Mary
auto
Beth.
delivery.
Thank you,
Jess,
Jane.
Thank you so much. Can I
So
hand
good
that
to
back
see you
you?
both.
We
Absolutely.
also had 3 one-time only values for you, and that means this price will go up in about 5 minutes from now.